Do it, yeah, that way, sideways.
Oh, okay.
Do it sideways, yeah, that way you can see yourself. Yeah, there, perfect,
Sure,
perfect.
it was like, as you were coming down, I think it was that.
Oh,
Did you guys, have you done that?
One? No. One more forward energy.
Do double.
Without pulsing.
Bounce up. Yeah. Okay, now, once you guys to focus on,
It's like when it comes down.
double switch, double switch.
But then I
Double
thought,
change.
what if I was on focus, is this one?
Switch sides.
Oh, I did want to switch sides though.
Oh, you did?
Yes.
Oh,
So I should have done it the Wing Chun way though.
Focus on double change.
forward energy.
We'll come back.
Complete change.
Let's try one thing real quick, I just want to say one thing.
I think he was again. You rush a little bit, wait.
Nah, I think that's the way it was.
Yes.
No, I'll work on that later, that's what I'm trying to change.
I think you're talking about at the end of last time.
No, it's something I saw on YouTube. I'm trying to remember, there was a couple other things we practiced.
You went to the health plan?
Make sure your both arms are putting out equal energy. Neither hand is stronger than the other. You should bounce out, pants out. Anything else other than that is there an application?
House, I think the fall is okay, but house dick.
Make sure your foot's out, pointing towards the center line of your partner, not away from you.
I gotta remember, I gotta roll with you here.
Movement, don't make the movements too fast, make them slower and more deliberate.
I get so locked up following this, I just don't, I lose it.
And also, you guys, the rhythms are off. It's like 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2. Yeah. 2.
Mine too.
I'm trying to give you my contact.
I try to whip it around and stay tight. Just like close.
Full contact.
Am I like pushing it too far? I feel like I'm getting.
Yeah, it's a little wide.
I gotta keep it tight.
A little wide.
Starting to get, almost getting a little, I feel like it's on the cusp. Like, yeah.
All right,
I'll try and focus there as much as I can. A little bit. Try to stay caught up a
So what's happening is when I'm your elbow should be coming right back to the
little.
center.
I'm hanging
You're
out here, I'm hanging out.
Yeah.
Oh, and I'm doing the motion out here instead of bringing it.
So it's
Let's do.
here. This guy, you gotta bring yeah, like
It's too much out here.
Not in, forward, towards him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, the elbow's fine, but I'm out this way, I need to bring it this way. So it's just this way.
Yeah, and your elbow ends up staying out here. So,
And then I do that.
but
Right,
but-
you don't want to go in,
but-
because if you go in, then he's collapses. Yeah.
So I do need to be right there.
Do single, just do single, just with that hand.
elbow thing. This is yeah. That's it. Starting to
Faster and faster?
Yeah. Nothing wrong with that.
You get
It's
comfortable.
from your
Yeah.
back, so tricep. Do you get it? The other arm, please? Oh, just the other arm.
Oh, that's it, the other, right.
Because let's talk about the roots, okay? The roots, if we do the single steamy hand drill, then you have three movements, right? Palm strike, palm stop, right? Good. So, I'm on top, you do your part, right? We're not straight, palm stop, palm stop, palm stop, palm stop. Okay, so now he starts palm stop and he strike. Okay, see the last one? Same concept. Here, when I strike, right, I return to neutral. I still have the full energy from here. And then from here, going to the knees, right? Big. On strike. Right? Okay, or thing. Those are not techniques. That's not what we call them. It just came from punch. If punch is aggressive, fukdam is non-aggressive, either nor. Okay? And you're just pushing forward in a neutral way. Then you can say, if I can keep in the middle, I can go this way, I can do an open hand. Okay? Always trace it back. That understanding really reached the very first level of cons become meaningful. Okay? So same thing, the person who's striking
until we get somewhere.
twofold. What am I looking at here? From my point of view,
You're looking at this tongue.
right, he's striking. I'm striking. He's defending. Okay? So it depends on whose point of view. When I attack his bomb shot. But when he does bomb shot, he's used to defend against my strike. Okay? It's always yin and yang, it's always double meaning, dual purpose. It's just not. That's why partner drills are so important, so beneficial. And no one person is just a live dummy. Yes, you can be that way. You can be the live dummy if you don't think as you practice. He's just using me to give. I'm just feeding him back so he can do these things. But then you are really shortchanging yourself. Because anytime you go into that's called application, right? Because it deviates from this, right? This is neutral. This is application now, right? This is neutral. This is application. Anytime you deviate from the norm, okay? But you always know where you came from. The roots are so important, otherwise it's chaos. There's no order, it's chaos. You just collect from scattered techniques. Show me how to do that. Oh, push elbow high. Okay, I can do that. You try to imitate, but you don't know where it came from. Right. Again, layers. It's all about layers and all about who's on top, who's on bottom, right? You're on the bottom, looking for your own on. You're on top, you look at his on. I have already boiled down to a pill. No, even better, an elixir. You just drink it and then your body absorbs, okay? So you notice that all my things are very simple. Inside wrist, outside elbow. Right? Well, inside wrist, keep it bend. Outside elbow. You don't want to do that. That's why you do elbow. If you inside elbow, this gets you. If you outside wrist, this gets you, right? So I really boiled everything down, right? So all these mantras, right? Right? And the same thing, when I say, you look at pole, the reason why you pull this way is because it's the wrist is the elbow. Okay? And also acknowledge the yin and yang. The palm facing you, palm facing you. If you look at this guy, everything's there. I didn't dream this up. I just look, oh, yin and yang. Oh, yin and yang. Right? When I shoot it out, oh, yin and yang. It's all there. So you shoot out this way, oh, then you look at the short staff. Short staff is in the middle. You use a two-headed approach. This is a single head approach. You know, there are two heads. This is the translation from Chinese, okay? It's a head, a tip, or you can say double tip or single tip. And we tell a single tip because the length and heaviness, the weight are important. And, you know, because if you hold it in the middle, it's still too long. You don't have the dexterity and agility of a short staff. So, you know, once you get to understand, you say, oh, this is the reason why it's only one-sided, one tip. Okay. All right. All we trace back to the roots. Okay, all right, let's do this for another 2 minutes, okay, then we're gonna change, okay? Complete change. When you do the cow side with bomb side, make sure your elbows,
You're only doing one side.
is the elbows too low.
I'll try not to show.
Yeah, you
Try
always
to
do
do
both.
both.
Single.
You know what I mean, like, shit.
Yeah, you're doing this.
Okay.
So I don't know if you're gonna.
See how? Yeah, you come in, it's hard to step so tight because you're gonna raise it,
So you're
and you
doing
say
this.
it's a circular line out to the
Then
side rather than
You're not
towards you.
shifting to the other side.
In fact, I would recommend you slow it down as you do it, as you do it.
I'm gonna try not
Mine
to shift.
one.
Why don't I just try not to shift?
Slow, see?
Yeah.
This is another thing, a lot of people don't realize, oh, he's moving so fast, I gotta catch up. Doesn't matter how fast he moves, you slow it down. He has to slow down. It's a two-person dance, right? Yeah. Sure, time's on also.
Just keep that forward and you'll see a transition. That will keep
Fall over.
Really shit.
Yeah, I feel like it's moving away from me somehow. I'm not sure
Yeah?
why.
Okay, keep going, don't stop. Okay, now as you change, you want to focus on the hand that's doing the cow sound, bounce, cow sound, bounce sound, and turn to pan sound. Okay, I want you to pay attention to that pan sound as you rotate in this hand. Okay, so it's too simple, okay? Simple, this hand.
Oh, you.
Okay, all right, ready? No, this hand, right here.
Oh, wow.
Tan stop, remember? Intention change. So. Right? That's one. Another one is this hand. If he's do a full change, alright? See how intentions change? I'm going forward anyway. Change. Okay? Alright, so half change, full change. Okay, half change, half change.
You have to do it a little sooner before I
Right. This is my hand. My right hand is on the bottom. This will be doing the attacking because I'm only doing half, right? All right. Full change.
Basically, you kind of run, right?
Well, yeah. Well, you.
Because I'm like, hey,
Well,
I open it for you.
right.
You just
Exactly.
take it.
Right. Now this hand, right? The top hand.
I see what you're saying.
Right? Top hand. Okay, now, full change. Right? Well, 绑手摊手, that's all I'm doing. 绑手摊手, 绑手摊手. Again, I developed in such a way it's an elixir. All you're seeing is, if my previous movement was a 绑手, next is 摊手. So, okay, let's go back to Stephen. Right here. Okay? Right? Full stop. I'm looking at his tanza bounce, right? His tanza, his bounce, Okay, now I'm on the bottom now. I need to look at my tanza bounce out. First, I look at his, because I'm on the top. I look at his tanza. Tanza on the bottom now. Bounce out. Tanza. That's how simple it is. And you're on top, we're on the bottom. If you're on the bottom, you are doing the work, remember? He's on top, he's only doing full stop. He cannot look at anything but his own full stop. But then he got tired and said, hey, what are you doing? Oh, you're doing tons of bounce out. Right? Because I can only do full stop.
Yeah.
But you're doing tons of bounce out. What can I do when you're in bounce out? What can I do when you're in bounce out? See, these are the questions I ask myself. Then I start developing these traps.
Which my time is zero.
Right, hit, bong, ton, bong. Oh, ton, okay. Ton, bong, ton, bong. Oh, because I'm saying to myself, this is boring. What else can I do? I'm okay. Lee said, look at his tons out there. I'm looking at it. What can I do with it? Oh, but I can catch it. Okay, I'm looking at his bounce out. What can I do with it? I'm gonna. Oh, I can catch it. Well, it's kind of awkward. Oh, let me see. This is the R&D part because this always out there. If I do this, I gotta really reach. But if I just go, I don't have to. I remain tight. Tight. Right?
We can just punch them, you can pivot right this way as you're rolling down, right?
Yes, you can.
It goes right through.
Right, yes, you can.
The ton, it's right there.
Depends on what your focus is. My focus right now is about trapping, controlling.
Yeah.
Because if you do double, your other hands will be doing the attacking.
Yeah. Sometimes with the ton,
But you can control while you're striking.
You can do a one beat with my ton, right?
Okay.
What, like,
As you
Right.
go, as you
Okay.
roll.
So his bomb stop, his hand stop. Okay. Now take this arm away. Again, I'm going to show you the roots. Memorize them. I'm on the bottom. I can attack when we bomb stop. I can also attack when we hand stop. Okay. Remember? Here we go. I'm going to attack with hand stop. I'm going to attack with bomb stop. Don't let this book stop fool you. It's part of the bomb stop family. Okay? So 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, same thing. 1, 2, 1, 2. Only one side, right? Attacking, hands up. But this is not control completely. So I'm gonna go like this. 1, 2, 2. I showed you before. You gotta go back and look at the video. Yeah, okay. Okay? So this is why it's always good to take it apart. It's too single. This is also my journey I'm sharing with you. Okay? On the bottom. Lee said, I'm depending on somebody. He said, when on the bottom, you can attack. If you can attack with tan sao, you can attack with bong sao. Figure out. If I'm on top, I can also attack. Right? If I'm on top, I can also attack with tan sao, bong sao, tan sao, bong sao, neutral. Right? Tan sao, bong sao, tan sao, bong sao, beauty tan sao, fuk sao, no different from tan sao, fuk sao, castle down. Tan sao, fuk sao, tan sao, fuk sao, right? Okay? Alright, so it's the same thing. If you figure out how to do it on the bottom, move it on top. It will work. But someone say, well, it didn't really get him. Who says your first, second, third attack has to connect? Okay. Now if you just go back to what you guys were doing, right? The full change, what's the first thing you did? You wanted to distract him. That's called mechanical interrupt, right? So I don't just change. I'm gonna go like this. Whoa, see it? Yeah. So he's focused here. Now he doesn't see that anymore. Okay? Remember, this is psychology as well as physiology. Right? So I'm here and go, yeah, boom. Right? Because he said, whoa. He's reacting to that. Because you are the master of your arms. You know exactly what both hands are doing at different times. Remember, they are independently dependent on each other. They can independently do things, yet they depend on each other to make it work perfectly. So this is a setup for this, right? Okay, so you can do that on your way down. You can also do it on your way up. You can do it with both hands on top, both hands on bottom. So half change will be only doing half. Oh, it is beautiful now. Here, right? Either hand. Either hand, okay? You could go into this open hand or closed hand trap. Open hand, both using bong sao. Open hand. Go back. Closed hand. Lan sao. Lan sao. Lan sao. And that came from. No. No, here.
Oh, right.
Connect all these bread crumbs that I left behind, they led to where we are today, right? But mind you, not everybody teaches this way. In fact, very few people teach this way. They give you techniques. I show you the path. This is the first thing. How do I get from double in here? How do I get to here? Because I know how to do this single-handedly. Again, double. Single. Roll.
It's getting that independence.
Right. See? Now it becomes single. I can do the trapping here. Single, I do the attacking together.
Music.
See? They're the same thing. Different things, two different positions, different holes. Yet they work together.
Let's say you're still playing one note. Jesus.
Sean, a
Don't
lot.
forget amplitude.
No, this is
It-
more than
It allows you to see everything.
freaking amazing.
See? You can jump, right? You can do it. Come in, jump anytime, right? Jump anytime, right? You can go jump, right? Everything's because it's about physical movements.
Yeah.
Nothing I said is new. Remember, there's nothing new under the sun. Everything that we know, that we'll ever know, is already experienced. There are no experiences. You know, like gay, lesbian. The movements, they've done it already. They've done it thousands of years ago. It's nothing new.
I was thumbing through a book and they were explaining how to do some techniques for chi sao, and you start in ready position. Everything went back to ready position. Yeah. But they did acknowledge two hands on bottom. Yeah, I don't remember.
Two hands on top.
Yeah.
But well, because they were not blessed with this symbol. I blame the teachers. Right away. If someone just say, hey, take this with you, think about this always. They will figure it out. Hey, right? Left hand can be on top, my right hand can be on top. If both my hands can be on the bottom, both my hands can be on the top. Right? Okay, so I'm on both hands on bottom, right? Because I just do one. So right here, immediately, because this isn't going to turn, if I do another rotation, then this way. Because you're using hand to one side. Okay? You experience that. Say I'm on top, right? So you go to half change.
Or do the second part.
Yeah. You see, this, well, here. You can't really see it. You're right here, right? Right here. Right here. This is down. This is normal, right?
Yep.
This is yours. Take this away. I'm Fuxa. I'm Bangsa. Bangsa then can turn into a Lansa. Single. See it? See this hand? Lansa coming.
Oh, so the
Yeah.
long sauce connects to this.
Yeah, yeah. So try it again.
This hand turns to Lansa.
Yeah.
You are like the magician of martial arts. You really are, and it's all on this direction and everything. And I used to be.
Yeah.
And it's a slippy.
I know, you're
Yeah.
very good at it too.
It's like a
slippy.
slip.
Well, that's the first thing you guys learn when you do single.
Yeah.
Right? Remember?
Yeah.
That's it.
Right, or compressing. Either you do expanding, which is tansa,
Which is constant.
right? Or compressing. Either you open him up, then you or you bring him in. Okay? So that would bring, back into sticking and into running, right? So I'm doing this, right? Right?
Which means that I should be able to also use a long for expanding.
Everything
If
I can do, there's a counter.
If I, right?
Trust me.
Or like if
You can track with
if
the
I was
long,
to
or
just
you could
go into
expand.
here,
Absolutely.
long for expansion.
Absolutely. Right. But the person who's here, remember that everything,
Like a
everything the person can do. All right? I don't need my hands. My elbow's still free.
Nice.
Okay? That's the beauty because, I lost my arms. No, you just lost joints. 2 joints. Right? And he's coming up. Boom. Look at that.
The least used weapon.
Because he's not thinking joints, thinking attacking with the hands, attacking with the elbow.
Right, it's not thinking footwork
We think
either.
about the way we train, we like all the time, you know.
They use some footwork. They're doing a Chisao and they go backwards and then went sideways.
I had a private student a long time ago. He's a pretty accomplished musician now. See, I draw somehow.
The musician.
He's drawn to me.
Yeah.
I don't know why. He has a band called Broken Road. He's out in New York. In fact, he had a self-produced CD. I don't like the music. You know, it's not my kind. But he writes. You know, he plays the guitar. But anyway, when he was doing COC for a couple of years when he studied with me. Then he went to Berkeley. And there's a Wing Chun club at Berkeley. So they were, doing Chisao. And he says, the guys, because when he left me, he hadn't started Chisao. But he says, I don't need that, it's just forward. They don't have forward. They only have one, it's called Zambi. Right, Zambi forward. That's all they have. But they're fast hands. He said, that's very typical Hong Kong style. It's all about the hands. But he says, I just use forward. You can't lay a finger on me. Right? See, he didn't know much about Chisao, but that's all they want to do. Okay? See, that's very typical of Wing Chun club. Wing just they just do Chisao, thinking if I do Chisao really well, I can fight.
I can never figure out how come it's like, God, I've done this, I've been here for years, and then I turn on YouTube and there's hundreds of people doing cheese. I go,
Everybody
"Who are
does
these
cheese salad."
masters. And
That's all
I know
they
that's
do.
what they do right off the bat.
Yes, that's the first thing they teach you is Chisao. The first thing they teach you is first form.
Yeah, that's why you read the websites, like, oh, cheese salad is a bust, and it's a waste of time, because this is the way people teach it, and really, you walk out of there 6 months later, what
You
do
can't
got?
fight. You can't fight. Let me fight you. Yeah, they go boom, right? I don't know how to do that. Right? So you know, the first thing you learn is lots of fighting. It's all about bridging the gap and stuff like that. And then you realize if I can do that, it's no different from if I'm speaking. Everything's the same. That's why Chisao is based on Lapsao. And Lapsao goes into Chisao and back and forth.
And you taught us the shadow and matching concept, from boxing, and from, opens, more from an open distance.
Right.
And then now it all ties together, now we already have that thinking when we come to Chisao.
Absolutely. Chisao is just grappling range, what most people don't realize, isn't it? They don't realize it's a grappling range. And then it further ties into the pole. Okay, so, always remember where it came from. When someone shows something, you say, you take it apart and say, what are the components? Right? So when someone say, we'll do a little change. Single, on Tansa, attack, or bounce up, attack, or attack, and attack. Right? You just figure out, well, if my other arm is assisting, what can it do? If I'm on top, I need to look at the position of his arm. Right? Since he's doing tons on bounce off, so I catch the wrist or the elbow when he's down, I catch the elbow when he's up. And then they coordinate. Right? So right, so it's very, very logical, right? See here, right here. See? You because you're from Tansa, your next has to be Bonsa. Okay? The next rotation is from Bonsa to Tansa. His can turn to Bonsa too. So
It's right into the attack.
okay? You see, you have to be fluent like that. It's like when you perform in the concert, it's rolling down. It's like mind-boggling. How can the fingers move so fast? It's impossible. I mean, I listen to your CD, it's like, how can you do that fast and not skip a beat? It's the same concept. Kung Fu. Your Kung Fu is very good.
Yeah.
Practice. Kung Fu is practice. Mindful practice. Not just blowing air, mindful. Right? Yeah.
Justin?
Would you like to dance?
Huh?
Would you like to do this?
You wanna try that?
Right? First, let's go to single again. Okay. So you're on top. Okay. I want you to use Tansa and Bangsa to attack him.
Tansa, Bangsa.
Tansa. Tansa. Or no, Bangsa.
Bangsa, here.
Remember, I just said that too. South is Bangsa family. Oh,
It's a trick question.
Of course. If it's too easy, everybody knows. We know, right? So I'm saying it's too
So
easy.
that's the attack on the ball.
Right, yes.
Or
I wanted to try some of
No,
that.
no, you haven't gotten that yet, you haven't gotten that yet, no.
All right.
Okay. Relax your fingers, yeah.
and then
Because
we're
this is the gene came from, okay? It came from, if you're relaxed,
Let's go back.
Here, close.
if you're relaxed,
Very close.
okay? Then when you actually attack,
So then as I come in here,
And that's how you do it.
Yeah.
I think so.
That's what
because you're already tense, there's no gene anymore.
Yeah, come in
Jing comes from that explosion, so you gotta relax. And that's also intense. But yeah,
If I go forward, you have one adjust and then this one.
yeah.
And then I should.
Okay, so I want you guys to do the same thing. You already know, but do single, okay? You're on top. You're on top, you're on top.
Oh, this side.
I want you to figure out how to attack him while you're on top. First, do tensile attack. Then do bounce attack. Okay. Now I want you to attack. Yeah, I want you to attack with tensile as he's going to bounce out. Tensile. Right. And then as he goes to
Okay.
tensile, you use. I'm sorry.
The other way.
The other way.
Yeah.
Right. So you want to go this,
Listen.
and then this. But I want to see Jing being demonstrated. Show power. Which means your hand has to be relaxed.
Right.
Then you can tense up. Yeah, you want to see a short burst of energy.
Okay. Go ahead. Whoa, yeah, I felt that.
Huh.
Because this is what you use in a struggle. None of this, don't need a range anymore. Your range is from that. Yeah.
From point A.
Right, yeah. Right. So remember, you're like this close to the guy, and you're going to, hit this one, no, just go short. Ah.
Training.
How did you?
Absolutely.
What?
Okay,
Walk me up?
let's do the other side.
Let me see if I can.
How did we start?
I think you went to,
Oh, I was grabbing the
Chain.
and then you were.
And
then I was doing what?
You just kept turning.
Yes, keep turning.
But I already had you.
Make your arm.
Well, it's better than.
Make sure
Yeah.
well, pliable.
Good.
So here.
We're here.
Yeah.
And I just switched. I go with it.
Oh, I see.
I can go to turn.
I just keep going with you.
Yeah, it's like the more relaxed your arm
Do
is.
the other side.
Yeah, do the other side.
Like a shock absorber.
Yeah, it's not even using footwork.
Just gotta let that long cell absorb.
Yeah. That's it. Otherwise you go back.
And it's easier to switch then.
Yeah.
Your turn. You're on top.
Feel it.
Alright.
I'm starting to figure it.
So
All right.
now,
But what,
Yeah,
they
you
want,
can-
Explosion.
I want, you want control? Or-
Right, now then,
Single.
you're gonna apply that, simply do this. Okay?
Simple.
Just do ton, bomb, ton, bomb, but don't forget his hand. Sometimes, this is as usual,
Right.
right?
Just using the right hand to taunt, so you attack me or just control.
Right.
Okay.
This is the layers.
keep the left hand just forward or just.
Sorry. Oh, I'm pulling this
You're
in. I'm letting this come in.
controlling.
Got it.
Or using.
I was thinking of the other.
Oh.
Got it.
The other?
Right.
So you do one at a time.
Yeah. This is the one where you're just go back. With
Good. So you're under, right? Stay here.
your going back.
Now you're gonna attack. Same thing.
But you want to keep it neutral. There's no.
Okay, don't go forward. Just
Yeah.
keep-
No pulsing.
Yes.
It's a little pulse. Little pulse. See your wrists.
When you're on bottom, you're looking at your hands on one side.
Oh,
It's
man.
getting there.
Well, because you're on top, you're neutral, you can go either way. Hands on neutral. If you're on the bottom, you have to, now the hook out is, hooks out from bounce out. Hands out is from Johnson from Hansa.
So keep this guy neutral.
And then they're hold on, push. First, do one hand again. Single hand first. Okay, you're on the bottom. Okay, alright. Remember, you're on the bottom.
Oh, we were doing the opposite.
Okay, we got.
No, sorry, we can do
Okay, remember you're on the bottom? It's very important to keep my full Hansa, okay? You're on the bottom, so you're looking at your own Hansa bounce, okay? So, as you turn to bounce out, you can attack. You can attack. Okay, now, remember, this is bounce out. The next one is Hansa. You can attack. Right, see? Bounce out, Hansa.
As I go to.
Bounce out, Hansa. The
think-
reason I
I think
said
it's
bounce out is
yeah.
because I want to make a connection.
Yeah.
Right,
Because, you
Yeah,
know, the
you
assumption
can also
is I
sort of
probably
say
wouldn't do it,
palm down,
you know,
palm up.
static. You would step in,
Palm up.
you know.
Yeah.
Palm up, palm down.
You have to stay on the outside.
Right, see? Palm down, this way, if you're attacking. Right, let's do the other hand, please. Okay, no, you're on the bottom. You're on the bottom, okay.
Don't do any
The
physical
reason
work.
he can do it because now you get to feel what it's like to be attacked with someone using jumps out against you or hooks out against you. Okay. Do you also understand wedging? When you use Hansa, it's wedging.
It's all about it.
Yeah. Okay, when you use a focus out, it's angle. Okay, as you notice, go ahead, go underneath. Now, do a, from Hansa, right here, you're gonna do a focus out, bounce out straight. So you're gonna stay there. Okay, you see, it's not gonna get in, but if you
Then,
forward,
you know, Daryl?
I met him once, yes.
okay? Right. Because, well, the reason is this, he's still pushing forward, but you use the angle now.
Slide out.
Okay, now when you use box out, box out straight, you're trying to wedge. You're trying to
You
wedge.
see everything, you wanna do it all.
Yeah, wedging, you wedge. Now,
What do you think for-
wedging.
Ukraine,
Now,
right?
step forward.
Crimea.
That's it, right.
Crimea.
Forward makes it better.
Yeah.
Part of the revolution. So, this is very easy, because now,
It's your neighbor.
people
I'm
have.
going in,
Start using
You're all commies to me,
So
right?
I'm attacking
Remember we were kids. They were great movies though. They gave us such a good Emily.
Yeah, because single-handed is a double.
I've been doing
well,
this.
then,
Now it's messed up.
Serbs became the enemy, and, you know,
Yeah.
kind of go through.
Then it was no fun.
Back when it had to be like big
Right.
Russian or
They
something.
eventually just add, at the other
Well,
hand,
maybe I'm gonna have to
same thing.
No,
I know about it,
add it.
right?
Dude, how do you?
36.
Right, same thing. Okay, this
You
is,
remember that.
I'm not, I know what it is. He's right in my face.
The news?
This is act, we were supposed to control.
I was like,
I was
I'm like
like
12, you must have been 6.
Because the
Yeah, I
rise
don't
and
remember
fall.
it, but my mother-in-law was just telling me how it happened, they were
Okay,
telling
let
everybody
me
to
do
get
concept.
it.
It's
I
bounce
think
out.
some of the radiation probably made it over, you know, I don't know how much, but horrible.
They were like our own, you know?
And we were there, and when that happened, we like felt bad, like that's so stuff,
You
man.
can see, for me, it's not just about
Orange, the guy,
it's crap. It's all there. See, if I'm in here,
not the first call.
I'm gonna go.
Not even, you know, scientists.
Slowly close the whole gap.
Exactly, that's why, you know, the more you do, the more you start to see, okay? Right, I'm like here. Okay, right here, right? Oh, I think, here's the next one. Right? Because you are thinking about joints, not just and out everything. When you're this close,
Like Anthony
Yeah.
Bourdain maybe? Or
lock, body lock, you know.
they go there?
Yeah.
The whole town is
Right
like,
there. You know?
So they're feeling like them.
Yes, that's why I see grappling as well. Because it's all there, it's just got all they do takedown as well. You know, because the reason you're temporarily controlling his body, making unstable. When he's doing this, what's happening to this leg? Right? Yeah. Anyway.
Thanks a lot.
Yeah, awesome.